Hey guys, this is Junior from Live Clean, and today I am here with Dr. Richard Sowerby, Doctor of Chiropractic and Clinical Nutritionist, in anticipation of his upcoming seminar here at Live Clean Nutrition on Wednesday, April 26th at 7 p.m. We're very excited to have him come in and talk because he's going to be discussing something that so many of us deal with on a daily basis, and that is digestive issues. And I know from experience, I've dealt with this in my past, and it took me a long time to get to where I am today, feeling comfortable now. So I appreciate you coming in, Dr. Sowerby. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Glad to be here.
Yeah. So when it comes to digestive issues, you've been dealing with this for a long time. How long have you been practicing for?
Better than 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you noticed the landscape changing at all with the modern American diet versus 30 years ago?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are seeing way more digestive issues now than we used to. People are eating so much more non-food products.
Yeah.
They call it food, but and these are leading to problems.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, what's the acronym, SAD, right? The Standard American Diet,
Right.
and that usually leads to things like this. Have you noticed kids or maybe young adults now coming in with more digestive issues than previously?
Yep.
That too?
You know, one of the things that we notice is kids today, if it's not in a blister pack, they think it's not food.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
So we have to teach the parents so that they can educate the kids and teach the kids not to be too subject to peer pressure.
Right. Yeah, so when it comes to kids, they're a product of their environment often, right? And if the parents aren't educated, the school's feeding them junk, that's what they're accustomed to eating, right?
So we're seeing, I didn't mean to cut you off, but we're seeing more and more problems at younger and younger ages. So much of it is diet related.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So now you're calling this a vicious cycle at an early age, right? So you have these dietary, digestive issues. You get in the cycle of medications at a young age, and sometimes people never get off, right?
That's right. We see kids we're seeing kids as diabetics today. Adult onset diabetes, we're seeing kids now on insulin, kids with heart problems, thyroid problems, and so much of this we can trace back to their diet.
Yeah, that's tragic, it really is. And I don't know, for those who aren't familiar with Dr. Sowerby, or Live Clean for that matter, our philosophies definitely they align very much in the fact that we believe, and then I think I speak for you too, that most of these conditions today are directly correlated with what you put in your body, right? Diet related, and especially when it comes to digestive issues. Again, I don't know how many of you are familiar with my story, but kind of the foundation of Live Clean Nutrition was I suffered from ulcerative colitis and was prescribed medication for the rest of my life, essentially told, take these 6 pills every day for the rest of your life. I was 21. Take these 6 pills every day for the rest of your life, and you can go back to doing whatever you were doing before. Eat what you want to eat, drink what you want to drink, do whatever you want to do. And that really wasn't acceptable at 21. Now, I did take the medication for about a month and suffered just horrific side effects. My body composition changed. I was a college athlete, still playing at the time. Composition change, complexion, everything just very uncomfortable, sweating all the time. It was awful. Did some research, found out that through diet and lifestyle changes, I can control this condition on my own, and that's exactly what I did. So haven't had a pharmaceutical pill since 2011, eliminated pro-inflammatory foods, which we'll get into, and a few other things, made some changes here and there, and I've never been healthier in my life. So there is another way, and Dr. Sowerby is going to speak to that on, April 26th here at Live Clean. So I'm very much looking forward to you sharing your expertise, but
Me too.
I can definitely speak to that personally. So it definitely hits home with me. So again, very, very excited to have you in. But we've established that these kind of digestive issues are happening at a younger age, along with a whole host of other problems, but really a derivative, I think, from these and diet. Dietary concerns. But what are some signs of digestive issues that we can identify today?
Gas, bloating, irritable bowel, Crohn's, constipation, diarrhea, or sometimes alternating constipation, diarrhea.
Sure.
Acid reflux, things kind of associated that you just naturally associate with with eating. Leaky gut
Right.
is
Yes.
kind of a catch term today, and what exactly is that, and is it fixable? And one of the things that we're interested in is addressing why. Why do you have this condition? I mean, underlying, we've got to start with cleaning up your diet.
Right.
But then we want to find out, like, rather than me just giving you something to alleviate your symptom, I want to find out what's underlying that. And believe me, there's so many hidden causes to stuff like this. And that's what we want to go after, so we can identify it, handle something if it's there, an allergy,
Sure.
heavy metal, something like that.
Yeah.
Handle that, give the body what it needs so that it's got the right raw materials so it can actually get better again and then function. And you go and live your happy life.
Right. Yeah, so I think what I'm getting from that is putting your body in a position. The body's amazing.
Yes, it
right?
is.
And putting the body in a position to succeed is really the best thing we can do for ourselves.
It's always striving for a balance, always striving to heal, and if we just supply it with the correct raw materials, and therein is a large part of what we do, is finding exactly what's needed and exactly what the problem is, and then it really will repair and rebuild itself.
Okay.
That's such a key.
So let me ask you this. In your practice, safe to say you see a lot of people dealing with digestive issues. Now, when they come in, everyone's different, right? Case by case basis. Some people respond to certain foods better than others, and vice versa. Do you go over a whole panel of maybe food allergies or foods they should be eating, shouldn't be eating, or those things that you discuss?
We do. We check part of our standard protocol when somebody comes in and needs some attention with an issue is we check foods. We also, all of our patients do food journals for us.
Ah, okay,
So
very
we know
nice.
what-
Very effective practice, yes, keeping a food journal. Absolutely.
People are amazed after they keep that, holy cow, I didn't realize I'm eating this and this and
Yeah.
this. And it helps them and it helps me. And another thing with food issues, digestive issues, is other conditions that they lead to. Conversely, other conditions can lead to digestive issues. So it's finding the right string to pull.
Okay. So is this a matter of chicken or the egg, or do you
In a
find that one
sense.
typically leads to the next?
Honestly, we find that we don't have two cases alike.
That makes sense.
We find that really anything can cause anything, and it's just it's acknowledging that fact and then testing for these things through our methods and finding out, oh, you got a parasite maybe,
Yeah.
or something like that, and
Sure.
testing for that and then what that individual needs for whatever it is he's encountered.
Okay.
So we've got to get things out that shouldn't be there, and we have to put things in that do need to be there so that healing can occur.
Right. So, and again, with our philosophies aligning like they do, a lot of people come in here and we address what's known as the microbiome, right? So many people come in, they're in what's known as a dysbiotic state, an imbalance of good and bad bacteria, and you kind of just alluded to really making sure we take the bad things out and restoring the good things, putting the good things back in there, right? But it all goes back to putting your body in the best position to ultimately succeed, right? Now, going in line with that, when it comes to these digestive issues, they don't happen overnight, right? So it usually takes us a while to get into the state that we're in, and then people want that quick fix, right? But, that's why we're on like the NSAIDs and the different medications, because overnight we want to be better, not taking into account all the side effects that can come along with those medications and conventional medicine and whatnot. When it comes to these digestive issues and the way that you specifically address them, are they fixable? Are they easy to fix? And does it take a long time?
Yes.
Fair enough.
It can happen quickly, and it can take a long time, depending on how long the problem has been there, all the little different factors that have kind of come together to create this symptom that somebody now has, or this this symptomatic picture, which may involve several things. And so many times people are used to taking a medication or 2 or 3 medications.
Yeah.
And like you said, we want to get fixed instantly. And the truth is, they don't fix you.
Right.
They'll never, ever fix you. So what we need to do is supply you, like I said earlier, with what you need to get better. And when you're better, you're better. That's the nice thing about using nutrition, because that's the only thing that's going to fix you, really. That's what the body runs on, and that's what it heals on. So we just have to find the exact correct nutrition. Supply the body with what it needs, how much it needs, be it diet, be it in supplement form, so that you get better and better and better.
Yeah.
That may take weeks, it might take months.
Yeah. No, I love it. And I want, more than anything, I want Dr. Sowerby to elaborate on this right now, but we're going to hold off until, again, Wednesday, April 26th at 7 p.m. here at Live Clean. I'm very passionate about this because I have lived it. I still do. It's miserable going through some of these issues. The ulcerative colitis I went through, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. I mean, it was brutal, almost debilitating in a sense. But there is another way. I got off the medications, I changed my diet, and I think I did a lot of the things that Dr. Sowerby is going to be talking about again on Wednesday, April 26th. So I am very, very excited to have him in here. I know I will be in the audience listening just like all of you. So Dr. Sowerby, I really appreciate you coming out. Again, very much looking forward to the 26th. Can't wait to have you.
I'm looking forward to being here myself, very much. Thank you.
Thank you.